Hi everyone, how are you doing? I hope that you all are doing fine and I hope you're good. Today we will have helping verbs and first you have to log in using the aplusstudent.com. Click on your name, move on to language at the grade 6. And the chapter is helping verb. The lesson will be identifying main verbs and helping verbs. Hi everyone on the chat. I hope you guys are fine. Alright, so we will start now. A helping verb comes before a main verb. It helps the main verb show action. So it comes before a main verb, okay? And then what it does is that it helps the main verb show action, okay? Without the helping verb, the sentence will be incomplete and incorrect. So it's like saying I am resting. Now, helping verb here is am, and if you do not use am in that sentence, it makes the whole sentence incorrect. Because imagine saying I resting. Now, this is incorrect. Right? Because resting is the main verb and the one that shows action. So the helping verbs are very important. It balances the sentence and it helps the main verb show action. Here are some common helping verb. We have forms of to be. We have am, are, is, was, were. Forms of to have. We have has, have, had. To do, we have do, does, did. And then for the modal verbs, we have can, could, may, might, will, would, shall, should, must. So all these are helping verbs and they're very important when you are writing, okay, or making a sentence. We have the helping verb always goes before the main verb, but the two verbs are not always next to each other. So sometimes they are not always next to each other, like I am resting here, but the helping verb always goes before. So it's like saying, I am finally resting. They're not next to each other, but the helping verb always goes first. We could say, he is sleeping. So this is the main verb, and is what? The helping verb. And then you can also say, he is finally sleeping, right? So he is finally sleeping. Now, finally, you can see that finally is in between helping verb and main verb. All right. So you see that sometimes they're not next to each other directly, but they are still very important and then they are used. Okay. All right. So let's look at some more examples and sentences. All right. So we have here, select the helping verb. So that does contain unhealthy amounts of sugar, unfortunately. So what is the helping verb here? Does is the helping verb because you can see the form of to do, and the main verb is contain. Okay, so does contain. Okay, so we have Katie and Jake are designing clothes for a fashion show. Now, what is the helping verb here? The helping verb is the one that does the main action. So you can say the helping verb is designing. Helping verb here is does. So this is the same question as the first. Okay, so we'll move on to the test and you can tell me if you have any questions. Do you have any questions before we continue the test? Alright, so we will begin now the test. What is the main verb here? Mr. Moreno had advised them about their business in the past. So, advise or about. What is the main verb here? So, advise here would be what? Main verb. Okay. So, here, what's the helping verb? The taxi can take you to the airport for an extra change. What is the helping verb here? All right, so helping verb will be can. And yes, about is not a verb. Okay. We should clean the fancy silverware before the holiday dinner. So what's the main verb here? Clean or fancy? All right, so we have clean as the main verb. Okay. The sun will rise at 6:23 tomorrow morning. What's the main verb here? All right, so the main verb will be what? Rise. Okay. Mrs. Moran could explain the symbol's meaning. What's the main verb here? So main verb is explain. Okay. So yeah, Katie and Jake are designing clothes for a fashion show. What's the main verb here? Okay, so we have designing as the main verb. You must handle the chemicals carefully at all times. What is the helping verb here? So we have helping must. That's the helping verb here. The story about the disaster really did trouble him. What is the main verb here? So the main verb here will be trouble. Okay? The Wayne would like a hamburger with lettuce and tomatoes. What's the main verb here? Alright, so the main verb here is what? Like. Soda does contain unhealthy amounts of sugar, unfortunately. What's the helping verb here? Alright, so helping verb here is does. Okay? The nurse was taking the patient's temperature every hour. What's the main verb here? Alright, so the main verb will be what? Taking. So Tracy might stay the night at the hotel. What's the main verb here? Alright, so stay is the main verb. Okay. Robert is tickling his little brother's feet. What's the main verb here? Alright, so tickling will be what? The main verb. And then we have you may help yourself to some apricots. What is the main verb here? All right, so we have help as the main verb here. So what is the main verb here? Even the strongest tree were shaking during the storm. What's the helping verb here? So shaking is the main verb here. What is the helping verb? Mr. Martin had advised them about their business in the past. Hard or advised? All right, so we have hard. The taxi can take you to the airport for an extra charge. So paying, what's the main verb here? Can or take? So we have take as the main verb here. So like the helping verb, a strong gust of wind could topple our little tent. So what is the helping verb here? All right, so we have cold, cold. All right, so that's it for our lesson under the helping verb. I want you to do this if you haven't done this before, okay? So try your best to complete it later on in your free time, okay? So can you tell me on the chat if you have any questions? All right, so I guess we have no questions. We will end here for today and we will see again next time. All right, have a good night, everyone, and see you.